Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to talk about one of the most iconic supercars in the world, the Lamborghini Aventador. This car is not just a vehicle, it is a statement, a dream machine, and a piece of automotive art that has captured the imagination of car lovers around the globe. When you hear the name Lamborghini, the first thing that comes to mind is raw power, aggressive design, and the sound of a roaring engine. The Aventador has been one of the most famous models produced by Lamborghini, and for good reason. It combines cutting-edge technology, breathtaking design, and a performance level that makes it stand among the greatest supercars ever built. The Lamborghini Aventador was first introduced in 2011 as the successor to the Lamborghini Murcielago. From the moment it was revealed, it became an instant sensation. Its sharp lines, low stance, and futuristic look gave it a presence that very few cars can match. The Aventador is powered by a massive naturally aspirated 6.5-liter V12 engine. This engine produces over 700 horsepower, which allows the car to accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just around 2.9 seconds. The top speed of the Aventador is an astonishing 217 miles per hour, making it one of the fastest production cars in the world. What makes the Aventador so special is not just the numbers, but the way it delivers the performance. The V12 engine is mounted in the rear, and when it roars to life, the sound is like a symphony for car enthusiasts. It is deep, aggressive, and full of character, reminding you of the true essence of Lamborghini. The Aventador also comes with an advanced all-wheel drive system that helps keep the car stable and controlled even at high speeds. The handling is sharp and precise, yet the car still gives you the raw and wild feeling that Lamborghini is known for. The design of the Lamborghini Aventador deserves a chapter of its own. Inspired by stealth fighter jets, the Aventador has sharp angles, aerodynamic curves, and a body that looks like it is ready to cut through the air. The scissor doors, which open upwards, are a trademark feature of Lamborghini, and they add to the exotic appeal of the Aventador. Every line on the car has been carefully crafted not only to look stunning, but also to improve performance and aerodynamics. The car sits low to the ground, with wide tires and aggressive air intakes that give it a menacing look on the road. Inside the Aventador, you are greeted with a cockpit that feels more like a fighter jet than a car. The interior is full of premium materials like carbon fiber, Alcantara, and fine leather. The digital instrument cluster gives you all the information you need in a futuristic style, while the central console is filled with switches and controls that make you feel like a pilot. Even the engine start button is hidden under a red flip cover, just like a missile launch button. This attention to detail makes the experience of driving an Aventador unique and unforgettable. Now let us talk about the price of the Lamborghini Aventador in the USA. The Aventador is a supercar, and it comes with a supercar price tag. The starting price for a brand new Aventador is around $500,000, but depending on the version and customization, the price can go much higher. Some special editions and limited models have been sold for over $700,000. Of course, for most people, this is an unreachable dream, but for those who can afford it, owning an Aventador is not just about transportation, it is about owning a piece of history and engineering excellence. Over the years, Lamborghini has released different versions of the Aventador, including the Aventador S, the Aventador SV, and the Aventador SVJ. Each of these models has improved performance, sharper design, and even more exclusive features. The Aventador SVJ, for example, is one of the most extreme versions ever built, with 759 horsepower and advanced aerodynamics. It even set a record at the Nürburgring track in Germany as one of the fastest production cars ever to lap the circuit. The Aventador is not only loved for its performance and design, but also for the status it represents. When you drive an Aventador, you are not just driving a car, you are making a statement. It is a symbol of success, passion, and the pursuit of perfection. Many celebrities, athletes, and entrepreneurs own Aventadors, and it has become a dream car for millions of fans around the world. The car is often seen in movies, music videos, and social media, which has only added to its legendary status. Another important point about the Aventador is that it is one of the last Lamborghinis to feature a naturally aspirated V12 engine. In an era where many car manufacturers are moving towards hybrid and electric technology, the Aventador represents the purest form of old-school power. It gives you the raw, unfiltered experience of a high-revving V12, something that may not be possible in future generations of supercars. This makes the Aventador even more special, as it could be the last of its kind. Driving the Lamborghini Aventador is an experience that words can barely describe. The instant acceleration, the grip of the tires, the sound of the V12, and the feel of the steering wheel all come together to create something unforgettable. Whether you are on a racetrack or driving on the streets, the Aventador demands attention. People stop, stare, and take pictures, because seeing an Aventador in real life is a rare and exciting moment. It is not just a car, it is an event. In conclusion, the Lamborghini Aventador is more than just a supercar. It is a masterpiece of engineering, design, and passion. From its powerful V12 engine to its futuristic design, from its luxurious interior to its mind-blowing performance, the Aventador represents everything that Lamborghini stands for. It is a car that inspires dreams, pushes limits, and creates emotions that no other car can match. The price may be high, but for those who can afford it, the Aventador is worth every single dollar, because it gives you something priceless, the feeling of driving one of the greatest cars ever made.